Hi all, welcome back to the Rose 360. Today we are going to review about MT board which I have been using for 1 year, and I remember saying that I will be reviewing this helmet. So almost I forgot, and today I got a feedback saying me like asking about this helmet. So I thought to do it today, and I hope this helps the people who buys this helmet. And there is thing to tell, like once if we see a helmet in empty, and if you like it, it is better go and get it, because all the empty helmet comes in a lot, like for frequent times of days from, or like you can say for instance, this helmet will be uh, you know coming from tomorrow, and it'll be this manufacturing will be done for some months, and like you can say 2 months or 3 months. After that they won't be doing this model. There will be frequent gaps when they manufacture a type of helmet. So when I checked for this helmet for the first time, when I thought I was not able to get it because it was out of stock, and they told me you can get it after 3 or 4 months. So I was waiting for it, and by the time like before I get, I can say I got SMK helmet. So I was in need by that time. So I bought SMK, and I was not comfortable, that much comfortable with SMK. I had lots of ear problem facing with that helmet. So after that I bought this one, and I really feel so much comfortable with this. And what the other things I can say is, main thing is padding, the total padding inside the helmet, which is really good. When I bought this helmet, how I felt the same way still it is. uh, for a long time, if we are traveling, and if you are keeping it for a few minutes as a break, it comes to the original position, and there is no shrinkage in this padding. So I feel that much comfortable in buying this. And visor is very clear. And when I bought this helmet, there was no fog visor was not there. I bought it separately. And and about thing important thing to tell about the scratch. Like people think scratch resistant, what does that mean? In this case of helmets, the scratch resistant means not throwing stones or putting it down, or like throwing it wherever you want. In that case, that definitely there will be a scratch. Here what they mean is, in case of dust, or the insect or something, when you ride, when it comes and hits, and the other small particles hits when you travel, that is what they mean scratch resistant. Okay, if you throw a stone on this, it will definitely be, it will be a scratch. When you put it down, there will be definitely a scratch in this visor. And keep it on mind, this part for visor, be it visor or some other part, it is really costly for this. So if you break this visor, you are going to pay a lot for this to become or take it to a original position. So always be careful wherever you keep your helmet. Do not keep your helmet in unbalanced place or somewhere. If you feel so, don't worry at all, keep it in road or keep it in ground, wherever you are, so it will be safe. It will not fall down anyway. So already it is in ground, and it is not going to fall down. So don't hesitate to keep in ground, better keep it down. That is what I do actually. So if I feel like I don't have a place to keep, and if it is unbalanced, I keep it down only. I don't keep it or hold it, like instead of putting it down and getting scratches in the helmet. If you keep it down, it will be even more safe. So I used to do it. I have covered padding, visor, and shades. Telling about shades, still I don't feel any fading or uncomfortability, or not working with this. The thing which the pin which pulls out and takes in the visor, the sun visor, nothing problem with that. It is still really good. I feel very comfortable with this, and it is better to go with a snug fit helmet which keeps your head not wobbled. And when you travel in 100 kilometers per hour, it doesn't make your head wobble. It will be steady, super steady, because of the aerodynamics which they have, already tested in this. And the air vents, speak about the air vents. Air vents are really good. The intake and outtake of this air vents are really good. I feel comfortable with this. I don't feel any much discomfort with air circulation in this helmet. And chin covers, it's still really good, but sometimes when I hold it or put in some places, this place, the threads come out actually. So I hope that will be the same for all the helmets. That will be negative thing for all the helmets, but I'm not sure. But it happens. The thread comes out in this this part of thing. And yeah, holders are fine, straps are fine, and I think if they give double d-ring lock for these types of helmet, it will be even more safer for you. I would recommend if we get. I felt that this one thing as some minus part for empty helmets. We are not getting double d-ring lock in all the helmets actually. So quick remove strap we are getting in this. So I hope if we get that, it'll be even more advantage for us, and it'll be a even more safetier thing. Yeah, it is good. And still now I have used it for 1.2 years, and the color has not yet faded. And before mounting the action camera here, I have mounted it in the right side of the helmet. So when I mounted it here and I was using it, I felt a weight in right side of my head, and it was like I had a neck pain, and it was not good for me. I felt a lots of neck pain there. So I took it from here and I put it down here with some M-seal and M3 tape. It is better to keep it here actually. So when you mount this action camera holder here, the weight drops to your right side. It'll be even more. So your when you ride, your head goes apart from your straight line, and it makes your neck more painful. So I don't prefer that. So I shifted it here, and I use the rotational holder. So if you pull this inside, and you can keep it like portrait or in landscape mode, like whatever you prefer. So I have emptied it here. You have lots of space here, so you can use this. There is no disturbance for the air vent. It is still totally working fine, and they have given it, I don't know how it was, but it's still really good. So I feel that the way this is a good helmet till now for me. I had a scratch here in my visor because I put it down. I said actually I already said about this, I guess. So I kept it in an unbalanced place and it fell down. After that I started to keeping it in the ground if I feel there is no proper balanced place to keep a helmet. So that is how I learned from this scratch. So better keep it down. And yeah, totally comfortable. No weight lag or any neck pain for long time if I wear this. Still it is good. Yeah, it is totally good. I would prefer this totally. And if you choose to go for other brand of helmet instead of MT, you can see the first thing which I can prefer is SOL, then KYT, and if in case you don't have those or out of stock, or the price range is not comfortable with you, then you can go with NHK. These three brands which I can prefer. And LS2 is actually fine, you can go, but there is not much technology in that. That is a good brand, but it is even more costlier, and I mean the features, you will not get that much of features in LS2 helmet. So it is better to go with reasonable price, quality, and features all together, which I prefer instead of this MT is KOIT, SOL, NHK. So these are the brands which I prefer, and those are all .ECE certified helmets. And this is only touring helmet, not for track use or anything else. This is only touring. If you prefer for track usage, you can go for KYT and SOL. SOL is the best brand for stunt racing, and even be it a track, or they prefer a lot. So it is better to go with SOL. You have like, you know, I can prefer another saying, in sole especially. It means the skull pattern helmet with the light indicators in behind. So that comes around 7,000 or something. That is better to go with that. So if in case you are preferring for racing purpose, you can go with Soul or KOET. In the sense which I can especially tell is Leopard, which comes with a different type of unique color. You can say bluish green or something like that. So these two helmets I prefer in case if you don't have this. So whenever, the other thing to tell is, whenever you buy a helmet, you can go, you can practically put it on your head and see the comfortability, see the size, and then you can buy it. So whenever you buy, like, don't buy it you feel tight in this place and this place, or holding on to your head. So it should be snug fit, because going on days, the sponge gets a little bit shifted according to your head, and it'll be coming to your face structure. So it is better to go according to it. Don't buy it if it is like loose when you buy it. Go to the correct fit. Ask to the person who has really experienced in helmet. So it'll be even more better when you buy it. Safety is must. So buy a snug fit helmet which is not loose or shakes when you turn around. So it'll be even more helpful. Overall, coming back to the point, I would prefer this. Really, this is really a good helmet. You can buy it. So that's all about, I think. Thank you so much for watching. Do support, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, and comment below if you want anything else. Thank you.